Peace. If you can't hear me now, and we can't get this going now, then I don't know what to tell you. Sun's in my eye, you know. Sunny day out here. Let this be the last time that I try this. If it doesn't work this time, then I don't know what to tell you. It's just not meant to happen. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Lemonade said we back on. This is crisp. Okay, we live, baby, says Ruby. We good, brother. Okay, Ultra Funky. We in the building. Come on in. Even though the quality is good, even though the sun's shining on my face, but hey, who cares? Good. So that's a move spot. I had to move a little spot. You know what I'm saying? I think it was just a reception in the area. Third time lucky, says Jose. That's right. It's third time lucky. But where were we, fam? Where were we, family? Raw shining brightly. That's correct, Indian saying. That's. Do you know what? It's true. I'm always drinking, you know. So I need to get like a drink sponsor or some stuff, like a water sponsor. People always pointing out. People that say, "Sorry, I'm always drinking water." It's like I am, innit? I didn't even realize I actually am. I'm always drinking water in like when I speak, but it's a good thing. I drink a lot of water every day. Black Viking says hello, Sarah. It's a good thing. It is a good thing. Que paso, mate. How much water do you drink a day? A lot, just a lot. I don't know, a lot. Clive King says negative energy. And I'm always licking my lips. Says says Miss Band. I didn't know I was always doing that though. I don't know. I didn't know I was always licking my lips. I don't know that. All right. Seeing as I'm always licking my lips, right? Now I shouldn't have to lick them. All right. Bit of Carmex. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, Carmex. A bit of Carmex. Anyway, where were we? We were negative energy. Now, you guys are funny, you know. You guys are actually funny. Yeah, negative energy, family. We gotta be really careful of it. You know, you gotta be really careful of negative energy and actually feeding into it. Because what's gonna happen around this time now that things are like building, you know, because I've got an interview coming next and it's gonna be a good one. I'm just saying, it's gonna be a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even want to like. I don't even want to tell you. I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm not even gonna hint, but it's gonna be a good one. Yeah, feeding into negative energy as you're building, yeah, is only it only worsens you as a person, because you said you feed into people's negative energy and you find yourself becoming a part of their world and not creating your own. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's just like a life lesson that I've learned, yeah, like feeding into other people's energy, like. And I said negative energy is strong, man. Like, it's very strong. And I could sit here all day long planning, plotting and scheming to dig into people's personal lives, right, and paste it on the internet. I could, but I ain't got time for that. Like, I ain't got time for that. Like, I really haven't. And so when people are doing that, you have to ask yourself, what realm and what world are they living in? Like, why is that the motivation for them? Because I've always said to people, if you're about your thing, yeah, if you're about your thing, then be about your thing, you know, whatever it is. Buddhism, I don't care, like Jainism, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism. If that is your thing, stay within that thing. When you take yourself out of that and then you start being negative and start pointing and, you know, pointing fingers at people and digging into people's lives and digging into people's history, then I got to ask myself, like, what are you about? Like, really, like, what are you about? Are you about your thing? Are you about slandering people? Like, because that's a negative energy now you're bringing. But like I said, you got to ask yourself, why does negative energy always surround certain people? Why are certain groups of people always having negative things happen to them or always have something negative to say. Because that's the realm that they live in. They live in the realm of negativity. Me, I try to be as positive as I can. I try to be as positive as I can. And it doesn't always work. You know, I can't always be positive because not everyone's a human being. But AR-23's in the building. Good, good, good. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's weird. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch what's happening. You know, I'm just gonna sit down and watch what is happening over the next couple weeks and next couple months, and just observe. That's really what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna observe. Amsterdam is in, okay. Padre said, what do you mean by negative energy? I mean that, sorry if you were here before, this is a third time lucky, so some people know what I'm talking about, some people don't. But when you feed into, because people are now trying to slander me, trying to slander Big Bro, and it's just the fact that you can't seem to get out of a negative cycle. Because if you constantly are trying to, you know, slander people and dig into people's history and paint people as something else, and what that shows is that there's more about your character than it does about the person who you're actually trying to slander. It shows that you're actually about negativity. A person might have gone through something in their life and has left it behind, right? But the fact that you want to bring that out of their life shows that you're going back into the negativity to bring it out again. So that's now your energy. That's not theirs. That's not necessarily the person that you're talking about. That's actually your energy now. You're going into negativity. Why? For what reason? Because that's what you like. You feed off it. You say, and I'm telling people, you have to watch people and see people. When you, and I don't want to get a little bit too spooky on people, but you know, you see people that constantly bad things happen to them. I start to ask myself, why are bad things constantly happening to you? And why are you constantly angry? And why are you constantly upset? Because people try to tell me, oh, Sarah, you've got a chip on your shoulder, you're angry. I'm like, bro, like, you guys don't know me. I'm one of the most jovial people, cool people you can find. Doesn't stop me from critiquing stuff though. It does not stop me from critiquing stuff. But generally, people meet me, they're like, Sarah, you know, you're kind of cool. I'm like, who's got time to be hanging on to stuff? People say, oh, Sarah, you're a hate preacher, you're a hate. Bro, do you know how taxing it is on the mind, body, and soul to be carrying around hate? Do you know how it's like, come on. I ain't got time to be carrying around hate, man. Like, it's too taxing on my body, on my soul, man. That means my mind's constantly ticking over with some negative stuff. I ain't got time for that. But there are people out there right now, looking to find some negativity and hate. They're doing it. And they ask themselves why it comes back to them. You know, see me? I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I've noticed that these people like to label people hate preachers, okay? So, because the slander is now, you're a supremacist. You're a supremacist. You're a supremacist. And I've said to them, hang on a minute. Ali Dawah himself personally said, I'm a supremacist. And I said, all right, then cool. And he made a video about me being a supremacist. And I said, okay, cool. Just quote me where I said a supremacist statement, and quote me where I actually said that, you know, just quote me. Just quote me. He couldn't find the quote, but he keeps saying I'm a supremacist. And I'm saying, all right, cool. When I go to your Quran, chapter 3, ayah 110. Let's all look at it. Chapter 3, ayah 110. It says that Muslims are the best community raised for mankind. The best. Hang on a minute. The best? Cool. Okay, so who's the worst? That's my question. If you're telling me that Muslims, if Allah's saying Muslims are the best, who's the worst? Best? Worst. I'm guessing I would be in that category, right? Because I'm actually not a Muslim. Which now you're telling me I'm a supremacist, but hang on a minute, you just told me that your people are the best. That sounds like supremacy to me. I mean, call me stupid, but that sounds like Muslim supremacy, right? Is that not Muslim supremacy to say that Muslims are the best people on the planet and all the others are the worst? What are you talking about? Don't call me a supremacist when I can go right in your book and show supremacy. What are you talking about? I don't get how these people think they can call people Muslims that isn't race supremacy. Doesn't matter. If it's race supremacy, it's a supremacist ideology. We're not talking about race. I never said Islam was a race. I'm not that dumb to say Muslims are a race. You got Muslims of all races. But the ideology of Islam is a supremacist ideology. It states it right there in your Quran, right? That you are the best people on the planet. So who's the worst? Let's deal with opposites here, guys. If there's a best, there's a worst. So who's the worst? You Kafirs are the worst, I'm guessing. No, the non-Muslims are the worst. So don't come to me with supremacy when you have a supremacist ideology right there in your book and I can show you the verse. You can't talk to me about supremacy, ever. You don't have the right to talk to me about supremacy and call me a supremacist. You are supremacist ideology, bro. I'm sick of the hypocrisy. You know, I'm sick of the hypocrisy. I'm sick of people pointing, because they do say, you know, when you got one finger, when you point your finger, right, and critically, you can't tell people that you're the best. Yeah? You can't. And then call other people supremacists. You can't do that. You are just basically showing yourself to be a supremacist. You're not in, you don't have the position. It's very arrogant. It's very arrogant. You're not in that position. So I just want people to kind of see the play here. You know, the slander is just going to continue, and I'm just going to sit back and watch, and I'm going to be like, I ain't got time to be If I respond to every single negative comment, yeah, I will literally embroil myself in negativity, and I can't do it. Like, I actually can't do it. So, you know, I know they'd want me, because what is it? They want a back and forth. They want a back and forth. They want a back and forth. I don't live in that world, bro. Like, I'm gonna shh. Well, you guys want this back and forth business. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. What am I gonna do? Like, I gotta take my son to school. You know, like, I got bills to pay. Like, who's got time to be going back and forth on a constant basis? I ain't got time for that. These people are digging up stuff, digging up people's history. Oh, Sarah, on your Facebook, you said this. Bro, if I said it, I meant it. Damn. Like, I tell people already, if I said it, I meant it. There's nothing you can bring up that I said to be like, oh, you said this. I'll be like, yeah, but I can contextualize that. If you don't like what I said, I can contextualize it if you want, you know? But there's nothing that I've said that I can't contextualize. And there's nothing that you can bring to me that I'm gonna be like, oh, well, I don't do that politician stuff. You know, politicians get caught saying something, they're like, oh, well, what I actually meant was, blah, 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 blah. Nah, you ain't gonna get that from me. I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut, and I'm gonna contextualize it. Yeah? I'm gonna contextualize it. Why do people join a religion that gives their children less freedom? I don't know, her specs. I actually don't know. Ultra Funky says, how'd you get into the Hangouts? You need to download the app, Ultra Funky, download the Hangouts app, and search for people. You can search Titans TV, you can search for Sarah Garvey, you can search for people, and then, you know, holler them. You know what I'm saying? And then they can put you into like Hangouts groups and all this kind of stuff. Black Viking says, man ignores my question. What is your question, Viking? It says Big Bro was acting as security. Big Bro wasn't acting as security. That's another nonsense. Says what's that? Wind down a spider. No one was acting as security. There was Tommy Robinson already had his security that day. And I tell you something. What was interesting? I don't think people realize. It really could have got violent that day. It really could have got violent that day. So when Tommy Robinson turned up, it could have got violent. Someone had to calm the ting down. Yeah? Someone had to calm down the ting. That's all I'm saying. It's like people want negativity so they can say, ah, look, negativity, look, and live in a negative world. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for it. People can call, listen, I'll tell you something. People are going to call you all kinds of names in your life. And if you let people's names stop you from doing what you're doing, that's weak. It's weak, and I can't really be weak. Like, I'm not weak-minded like that, right? So people can call me all kinds of names. I don't know. I'm flying, bro. Like, sometimes I even can't hear you. What was that? It was a little bit muffled, mate. Sorry, couldn't hear you. Yeah, I ain't got time to be going back and forth with people, man. It's tiring. It's tiring. AR-23's in the building. Dylan Cooney says, why do you call yourself a black nationalist? Where's a nation of black located? An African nationalist. Well, black people, African are black people, so Africans are black people. So black nationalist, African nationalist, you know, whatever. You asked what the question was. Sarah, please answer this. Why did Big Bro video get taken down on a pro-black channel? I don't know what video you're talking about. What video are you talking about? What video? And what's the pro-black channel? I don't understand. Please. We got trolls up in here. That's what I'm saying. James St. Patrick says, if you don't like Sarah or Callum, why are you here? Don't make sense. And this is what I'm trying to say. People are choosing to be upset, family. There's a million channels to tune into. A million. You're choosing to mine to get upset. That's your choice. Why would you choose to be upset? Why would you choose to be upset? I don't like Donald Trump. When Donald Trump's speeches come on the TV, I turn my TV over. Because I ain't got time to be hearing about this guy. I don't want to hear what he's got to say anymore. I just turn TV. People see me, they see Callum, they tune in just to get upset. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? If you don't want to be upset, just go somewhere else. Tune into something else. Like, why do you tune into something that you know is going to upset you? Are you odd? Are you crazy? That's what I'm trying to talk about, negativity and actually loving negativity. These people live in the negative bubble. They live in a negative world. Why would you tune into something that's going to upset you? It's like, I know Channel 5 has got some stuff on it that's going to piss me off. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit in my house and I'm going to, my finger's going to hover over the Channel 5 button. I'm going to be like, I'm going to press it. And I press it and I'm like, oh, and what the hell is wrong with you? Just go somewhere else. I'm telling you, family, I really don't get that mentality. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, actually waiting to be upset about something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're waiting to be upset about something. Why would you wait? Why would you call your friends over? Hey guys, you know what? Tune into Sarah right now. He's gonna upset us. Go. Okay, cool. So now we got 10, 15 upset people tuning into me. Why? Why? What's wrong with you? Go hug your wife. Go chill with your kids. Go do something that's gonna bring joy to your life. Don't tune into me just to be upset. Please. I'm sure you can do something better than that, you know? Negativity is weird. It's really weird, guys. These people feed off negative energy. They need the negativity. They need it. They call their friends about something negative. Their friends call their friends about something negative. Then their friends call their auntie about something negative. And then their auntie calls their uncle about something negative. And the negativity surrounds them. And they get together and start talking about this negative stuff as negative. Who's got time for that? Go do something. Go on holiday or some shit. Go on. Damn. If that logic works for you, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you if that logic works for you. Like, there's a lot of beauty in this world, you know? There's actually a lot of beauty in this world, you know? And so for you to be sitting down in negativity, then that's not me. But don't try and draw me in. You know what I'm saying? Don't draw me in. Don't draw me into that. I don't want to be drawn in. Someone said, but you're upset now. I'm not upset. I could be frustrated and I can vent for a little while, but I'm cool. You know, I'm cool. Like, you ain't gonna turn me into like some negative individual. Nah, man, I got too much shit to do. See what the family are saying. Sarah kicked them out the chat. Filter. No, I said, people, yeah, just understand. Just watch how negative these people are. Do you know what's funny? If you ignore them, they'll disappear. Trust me. If you continuously push out positive energy, the negative will disappear. It only knows negativity. Okay, it only knows that. So it's actually gonna go out, find something else to be negative with. Misery loves company. Don't worry. They won't even ignore them. They won't even stay around for a while. They'll just keep talking, and then they realize, you know what? I'm not getting anything negative back. Let me go and do something else that's negative and find where I'm gonna, you know, find some negativity. Leave them alone. Let them do their thing. Let them do their thing. Yeah. Your brother said it's true. Let's love the trolls. They exactly said they like you to respond. They ain't responding. But yeah, fam, they ain't got much more time to people. Just wanted to let people know, yeah, about that whole situation. Just watch the slander, man. Watch the slander. It's gonna come. You know, it's gonna come in all forms. It's gonna be on all social medias. They're gonna make videos and all this kind of stuff. Just, you know what? Ignore them. Ignore them. Ain't got time. I said, then just what the next interview that I do. Woo! We're lining that up right now, family. We're lining that up right now. Trust me. Yeah. And this is what's interesting. The next interview that I do, I want people to see is that, oh, but Sarah, you interviewed so and so. Is that